just great to be outside and in the fresh air, a lovely environment, and just a feel of elation when you completed the walk.
I think that walking is a bit like a meditation. It takes away all the everyday stresses and everything going on. It simplifies everything and takes you back to basics.
And you feel good in yourself because of the active part of it, that you're actually using your limbs and you're swinging your arms.
I just like being outside. So for me it means peace, happiness.
We meet so many interesting people and we learn all the time, about different aspects of life and what people have done and where they've been.
I moved house and didn't know anybody and decided to go on a local walk, and it actually has made me feel so much better about what the decision I'd made almost instantly. But then I went on to meet so many friends, and I feel I belong where I've moved to now, just purely through walking.
When you get out in the field doing the walk, as you say, the interesting features, discovering something new. I think that's the beauty of it. Just please yourself where you go and what you do and how long it takes you.
It's not complicated. It's quite basic. I think it fulfills a basic need.
The other thing is you've got time by yourself to think and to be able to sort out what little problems you might have or what little things are happening to you that you need to spend a little time thinking about.
I've been diabetic now for 20 years, and my doctor and dietitian have always looked at weight as being one of the biggest problems for diabetics, and exercise and getting out and about is one of the ways of keeping weight down. So they've always advocated, getting out and walking. Walking is good for you.
I walk from my home to my studio every day. I walk there and I walk back. Takes me about 45 minutes. It's a good way for free association of the thought processes, because you're not actually doing anything, you're just walking, so you can be thinking about the work you're going to do or the work that you have done in the studio, or you might be thinking about what you're going to make for dinner.
You've actually got an area where walking is the thing to do.
Yes.
I don't have to think when I'm walking. I can actually think of nothing. Total form of relaxation. It just clears everything out. It's just a good thing to do.
Getting out into the countryside, seeing the environment, watching the birds and the flowers and the animals in the fields and the crops now which are ripening.
Personally, I think it's just such a great area to walk in, isn't it? It's just so lucky up here with the coastal paths. There's so much variation, and it does, as you were just saying, it does clear your mind. Sometimes when you've got a problem that seems insurmountable, you go for a walk, a bit of exercise, and suddenly you get an answer to it. So very good.
I come from Yorkshire and I'm used to the hills, and when I first came to Norfolk I really missed them, but then I realised that from Weyburn up to Trimmingham is actually quite hilly. I've walked all the hilly walks, and I'd like to challenge anyone who would like to say that Norfolk is flat and boring, because it certainly isn't.
I had heart surgery in year 2005. They took the heart out, repaired it and put it back again. Yeah. And one of the things they told us to do, you walk. It just became more and more part of our way of life.
Olivia Ray's favourite walk is out of our gate and down the cliff path and onto the beach and into the sea in her rubber shoes. She's only just learnt to walk any distance at all, and so she toddles along, and we have to try and make sure she doesn't fall over. Tiny waves are huge to her, and as she gets bigger, I expect she'll be more and more adventurous and find bigger waves and bigger walks, and I'm hopeful that walking will be a very great part of her life in future.
But I've had some spectacular walks, in particular in Norway.
Tell me about that special walk.
Yeah, we walked up and up and up, and with a picnic and a big coffee kettle, and all the lovely smells and sights as you go. And it was August, and we walked straight into spring, because it was so high, and so spring flowers and things. You know, I'd never seen that before. I don't think I could do it now.